What's up, guys? It's Sophie here, back today with another YouTube video. And today, I'm going to be telling you a story about the time that my school had a lockdown. So, let's get started with the video. So, since I tried to do this before, I didn't, and I failed miserably. Yeah, actually, I tried doing it twice before. Neither of those got uploaded. But I actually decided to sketch out a little bit of the top floor of my school. So I go to a small private school. And so it's like a really small school. It's 2 floors. Yeah. So I kind of sketched out my school. So this is the 2nd floor. So there's steps, 8th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 5th grade. So we always come up these stairs for lunch. So I was coming back from lunch, and normally I'd go to science, which is in the 8th grade room. So I was coming up the stairs with the rest of my class. I'm only showing half my face, but whatever. And so everyone was going to the lockers, which were right here. And then we went to the classroom. So then we started going to the science room. And everyone's like, well, my homeroom and, the 7th grade teacher, which she came up the stairs with us, which was normal. And she's like, everyone get in the classroom now. And we had no idea what was going on. We had never had a lockdown before. We had drills in first, second kindergarten, sort of, just to give us the idea, but then we never recently had one. So then we went into the classroom, and we were all and she's like, get into lockdown position. We all were kind of nervous. We didn't know what was happening. We didn't know if it was a drill, if it was real. We had no idea. So we all just got into lockdown position after she got everyone out of the idea of going to science into going into the room and getting into lockdown position, because my class doesn't handle changes very well. We get really confused. So we all got into lockdown position, and she said she didn't know a lot about it. She knew that it was real. That's basically all she knew, or all she was allowed to tell us. So we all were just sitting there, and then she quietly, and it's a Catholic school, so someone started trying to do a full class rosary, but that didn't last long because everyone was so nervous. And then someone had to point this out. So I have 2 other siblings that go to the school. So they had to point out that the 5th grade room, which is right here, that doesn't have a lock on the door. The doorknob barely works. So yeah, pretty dangerous. And so we had no idea. Our school could go into lockdown if there was someone on a trail near our school with a weapon. So we had no idea what was going on. And I'm just like, oh no, my brother is in the 5th grade room and it doesn't have a lock on the door. So I just kept praying the rosary in my head. And then my friend, who he had a really bad past, and his dad was not a good person. He looked at me dead serious and goes, what if it's my dad? and that just freaked me out even more. I was so scared. Like, so I just sat there and kept praying, getting even more nervous, on the verge of tears. There were several kids in my class. I think there were a few already crying, and I was about to start crying. And we were in, like, my class had 22 students that year. So, like, we were all crowded. We all were, like, really upset and nervous. So then my teacher was sitting there trying to keep us calm, and then her phone rings. And the teachers are supposed to have their phones on silent, but you know how there's always that one teacher who never has their phone on silent and is always on their phone. So her phone rings. And we're like, oh no, turn it off. And she answered it. That's what bothers me. She answered it when no one was even supposed to be talking. And I know I'm laughing. I laugh when I'm in awkward situations, and I'm not good, like, talking to people and stuff. So, like, I'm laughing right now. I'm sorry. It's not funny. It wasn't funny. So then so she answers it, and it ends up being a wrong number call. So we're just like, that got everyone laughing while we were trying to stay quiet. And then eventually it felt like several hours went by. It was probably only like 15 to 20 minutes. So someone came over the intercom and said to get back into our normal routine, that everything was fine. So we went back in, and so we went to science class, and then my teacher said to come into we all went to our class that we were supposed to be going to, which was science. And then we looked out the window because it had the perfect view of the front of the school. And there were like 3 or 4 police cars parked outside our school. So, like, no one knew what the lockdown was about yet. So I go on with my day, and like I said, it's a Catholic school. And so we went to so I had a mass part that week. So, along with like 5 other students. So we had to go and practice our mass part for that day, for that Friday when we had mass. And so we had to that meant leaving the school and going to the church right next to our school. So I was like not happy about having to leave. I'm perfectly comfortable here. I don't want to leave this classroom right now. Any other time I would, but like not now. So then, and like the person that helped us with our math parts, she is like the nicest person ever. She's so relaxed with anything. But like I could tell that she was nervous as she was walking us to the church. She was like, we went the shortest way possible to get there, and she was like looking all around, trying to see, like, make sure there was no one there. And then when we got to to the church, like, everyone was nervous, and she's like, all I know is that there was a person in the school that wasn't supposed to be there. So we're all just like, okay, that's nice. No, we already knew that. So we went on, said our math parts, and then we went back to class, and the principal was in there explaining what was happening. I just put my foot on the rabbit's loud toy. Okay. So, sorry. We went back to class. The principal was there explaining what happened. And he basically just said that there was a parent in the building that wasn't supposed to be in the building. And that's what scares me, is that it was a parent. And my friend had said, like, if you were paying attention, I mentioned that my friend said, what if it's my dad? Not my dad, but his. That's what scares me. I still, to this day, a year later, don't know what happened. All I know is that he was there, and it was, like, bad. I don't know. That's literally all I know. The 5th graders were fine, which I'm glad about, because their door doesn't have a lock, which is so dangerous. They still don't have a lock. So, whatever. It's over. I just thought I'd share that story with you. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.